it's Disney Girl back for another episode of my Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. So in my last video, we unlocked Anastasia Tremaine. So here are her character tokens that we need. We need 20 of the pumpkins, which are awesome. I really like that character token. There are a lot of characters and a couple attractions and stuff that can collect that, so that shouldn't be too difficult to get. Then we have Anastasia's hair feather. So Drizella also has one of these. It's just a different color. So when you're looking to send your characters off, it's a little bit confusing sometimes which one you're actually sending your character out to get. So just be aware of that. Anastasia's ears hat is the other one, and we need 10 of those, and there's not that many characters that can get it, and typically they are longer quests and stuff unless you have Lady Tremaine. In that case, that's only 2 hours, so it's not too bad. Now also the Primeval Whirl can actually collect her ears hat. Now I don't have that. It's 30,000 elixirs, and I'm not even close to that at the moment. I'm like just almost halfway. But that is definitely something, if you guys have invested in that, it will be very helpful to collect her ears hats, which is something that it could be a little bit tricky to get. I think they might be like rare or something to drop. But just so you know, guys, there is a leaderboard event going on right now. It's called the Battle Bots. Now, I have a little bit of a problem with this, and I'll talk about this in a minute. If you want the Animation Academy, which is the brand new Disney Magic Kingdoms attraction, you have to compete in this event in order to collect it. So there, I just reached my first milestone, so I got 3 gems. So just by doing one of those bots, you guys can get some free gems, which is really awesome. You need 45 to get the Animations Academy, and then 2, there are some awesome rewards depending on where you are ranked. So again, if you want free gems and magic and stuff like that, this is a good way to do that, and also a free attraction, which is pretty rare in the game where you actually get a chance to get a free attraction. Concession, yes, that's more common, but attractions, not so much. Now, my problem with this is that in the Disney Magic Kingdoms Facebook live stream, they talked about the attraction stuff and how to get it. And I've been telling you guys the kind of event that it was going to be and stuff, and they said it was going to be a tapper, which means tapping the clouds, tapping the magical dishes, whatever things roaming around your kingdom, and they respawn. However, this is not a tapper. This is a battle bots, and I've been telling you guys that this would not happen, and it has happened. But the only reason I was telling you guys that it was going to happen was because Disney Magic Kingdom said it was going to happen. Literally, they just said it really quick though in their live stream, so you really had to be paying attention if you wanted to hear that. So I'm a little bit upset that they told us it was going to be a tapper event, and it's not. Yeah, I really don't enjoy these battle bot ones. They are not that fun for me, I find, as a leaderboard event. Like, I understand they want to have those, and that's fine, but they are not a very fair way, I don't think, to try and get this attraction. I don't even know, like, I will stay up and wake up, like, every, couple of hours if I have to, but I don't think it's going to be possible to get 45 when we have, like, less than 5 days to do that. So I just think that it's a little bit unfair that they are doing this. I'm hoping later on in the game, or later on this year, they'll have another leaderboard event that will give us another chance to collect this attraction. I don't know what they're going to do with it though. They could shove it in to get for elixirs or gems or magic. Like, I don't know what their long-term plan for that attraction is, unless they're just going to hold it, as I said, for another leaderboard event. But again, I just have a little bit of a problem with saying, like, what they said it was one thing and it was something entirely different. So a little bit upset about that. And to be honest, unless I gem my way through, which I'm not super keen on doing, I think that might be the only way to get this attraction for me anyways. As I said, like, if you're playing the game night and day, like, I'm going to try and literally set my timer every couple of hours so that I'm keeping on top of things, but I don't know if it's going to be possible, guys, especially because they are rare token drops, because you need the gaming controller and the visor, and unfortunately they are rare, as you can see here, so it's kind of I don't know. I think it's going to be really hard. And 2, on top of that, my characters can collect, like, Big Hero 6 character tokens and stuff like that, so that doesn't help, because then it's basically, it could be alternating between the 2, so that doesn't help me either. Now, I was trying to level up my Big Hero 6 characters just in case it was going to appear in the tower challenge that's coming up at the end of the month. I know that a lot of people are saying it won't be, but we'll see what happens with that. I really think that it's time for me to invest in leveling up or maxing out the Big Hero 6 characters. So I am going to be trying to do that over the next, I guess, month or so, and see if I can make that happen. As usual, though, always focusing on my main storyline characters, and they get the priority, but if I'm waiting in between, then obviously they get to level up. Now, the thing is, though, is that now that this leaderboard event is going on, that will be on hold, because obviously that comes first ahead of leveling them up. So I might need to do a couple of characters in another collection and stuff like that, just in case, like, again, they go out to get the controller or the visor. So that's just sort of where I'm at sort of with things here and how I feel about the battle bots and trying to get this attraction. But if you guys wanted to know how to get that attraction, I just told you. So that's how to get the new Animations Academy. So now moving on to some other things that are going to be happening in the kingdom today. We are going to be expanding, which is going to be really awesome. First, though, we've got to do some stuff with Mowgli. He was off on a quest before, so I think actually now he's finished that one, but Merlin is actually clearing the land for me right now. So that was 500,000 magic, so that's a lot of magic for me. As you can see, my million magic that I had before, not there anymore, but I'm going to be working hard to try and get it back up. Now, I know with certain characters and stuff like that, it's going to take magic all over again, so I know, for example, that Barbossa, or Captain Barbossa, is very close to being able to be welcomed, which is really awesome. I'm super duper excited about it. But the thing is about that is that it's gonna take, I think he's like 150,000 magic. I'd have to like double check. I'm just sending my characters out right now though, but I believe he's 150,000 magic. So again, that would take another big chunk of magic sort of from me, which again, it's fine because I have it, but I like to kind of try and keep my magic up more towards the million if I can. And obviously that's gonna, drop at some point. Like, I understand that they can't stay a million forever, but I just try and keep it up there. And 2, the other reason for that is, guys, is that I'm a little bit worried about if Disney Magic Kingdoms releases a new, very, very expensive land slot, that it's probably going to be about 4 million if they do that. So the thing is, with 4 million, guys, that's a lot of saving. I know they unlocked the 3 million back in December for us with the Wreck-It Ralph update. So that was really awesome. They haven't released any new land, though, with the Cinderella update, but you know what, like, it's good in some ways because it's not 4 million, but in other ways I wish they would just release some more land to us for sure. So Chief Bogo is leveling up and he is now level 7. Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, plenty of open cases to handle today. He looks so annoyed with us. Oh well. Okay, Chief, off you go. I don't know how he runs so fast. Such a big guy. There's Stitch. Oh my gosh, I love Stitch. Yeah, anyway, so the land. They need to give us some more land in, I think, their next update. Otherwise, we have no room to put all of our attractions and stuff in the kingdom. So I think it's time that they give us some more land sort of around where the Jungle Book is and stuff. They don't have to give us any, like, where the pirates are, but yeah, around Thunder Mountain is probably the best slot to give us some land there. And 2, like, they've expanded the kingdom into another land area, but they haven't even finished giving us the land in the other one. So I'm like, I don't know why that is, especially in and around Aladdin. I find it a little bit brutal that that hasn't been released to us at this point, especially because we have done like the Aladdin event and stuff like that, unless they're planning to expand on Aladdin, which I don't know who they could really do with that. I mean, they could add a tower challenge character and add maybe, I guess they could, who else could they add? I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, you could let me know in the comments below. I guess they could do the Sultan, but I think other than that, I think they've covered most of the characters in that movie. So we'll see. Maybe they'll do that around when the live action comes out later on this year in 2019, which is obviously going to be super duper exciting. Let me know if you guys are excited about that movie. I definitely am, for sure. Now, I think it's going to be a little bit darker and scarier than I initially expected, but I find that a lot of these live actions do have that sort of element of fear and darkness to it, which I'm not a super fan of. But I just reached my next milestone reward, guys, milestone 2. So here is a legendary Big Hero 6 chest. Now I have all the characters, so I could just get a concession or a decoration. So we'll see. A bonsai planter. Okay, not very exciting, but let me know what you guys got out of your Big Hero 6 legendary chest, because it was free, guys, as long as you battled, what was it, like 5 bots, so not too bad. Yep, 5 bots. So the next reward is a gold chest. I don't know why a gold chest at 15, that's not super duper exciting. Maybe they should have switched that around. The gold chest was at 5 and then 15 was legendary, or else giving us a platinum. I don't know. But, yeah, so you guys have to put in a lot of work. It basically took me a full day to get 5, so pretty intense. Drizella! Oh no, she's singing again. Swing, swing, nightingale. There. Who's upstaging who now? Anybody? Oh, good grief. Don't tell me everyone around here is jealous. Quest complete, Fortissimo. Somebody make me some herbal tea. Now! Oh my gosh. Oh man. That is ridiculous. She is really something else. I don't know what to think of her. I mean, she's the perfect evil stepsister, but yeah. Anyways, we are bringing Nick Wilde back into the kingdom. Honestly, he's as cool as a cucumber. Hey! Nick Wilde is now level 9. Nice! Now, any chance you could bump my pay too? For the love of... Not again. 5th time this week. Let me fill you in. The ZPD's got this online complaint form, right? Cop gives you too hard of a time, you write in. Now, I've got a stellar record, of course, till recently. 37 messages asking why I stopped selling popsicles. I mean, I'm flattered, but that's literally not my job anymore. Still, I've got to keep my rating above water somehow. A Little Moonlight. Send Nick to sell popsicles in Little Rodentia. So, I don't think he's supposed to be doing that as an officer. I'm pretty sure he could get in trouble for that, but he's off to do it anyways. And here is Mowgli. And he is now a level 2. Yeah, I'm a lot tougher than some people think. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that, Mowgli. I don't think I want to be a bird anymore. Being up that high made my head feel funny, and my stomach too. Quest complete, a change in altitude. I bet it would be lots of fun to be a crocodile, though. Ooh, yeah, a crocodile. Oh my gosh, we could have the crocodile from Peter Pan in the game. Dun, 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 dun. Poor Captain Hook, he'd literally be having little furball kittens. He'd be so upset about that if he came into the kingdom. But I think it is totally necessary. They could do another update for Peter Pan and kind of include some more of the Lost Boys, also the crocodile. They could also include Smeed. That would be amazing. They haven't done that yet, but I think they could do another Peter Pan update in 2019. That would definitely be lots of fun since they are expanding on certain collections. However, guys, you know what they could do is add more to this main storyline, like a whole nother collection. If you guys have any suggestions or ideas about what else they could do in terms of main storyline, you can let me know in the comments below. I have been working with guys on some prediction videos for you, which is super duper exciting for me. So I've been binge watching Disney movies whenever I have a free second and trying to come up with some ideas. It's hard because it's not just the movies that give you the ideas. You actually have to check to see if Disney actually has any attractions to do with that movie, and also realize that they could incorporate those in events or main storyline, whether they do things like that. So I don't know. I'm pretty excited to see if they add any more to our main storyline, because again, it kind of stops after Peter Pan. I know they added to Pirates of the Caribbean, obviously, with like Captain Barbossa and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think they need to add another collection to the main storyline. I do have a few ideas of what they could do, so if you guys are interested in that, you can always let me know in the comments below, along with what you think for sure. Now, I am choosing to level little tiny Roo up for 16 hours, just because, again, I can't level up any of my Big Hero 6 because they are currently busy collecting all of the gaming controllers and visors, so Winnie the Pooh is sort of my next option there. I do want to continue with the Little Mermaid, and I know some of you guys really want to see them be leveled up again, and I think that will definitely come. I'm just not sure when I would like to start doing that collection. Obviously, the Little Mermaid being one of my favorite Disney movies, it's kind of important to me to get them to a level 10. But yeah, and I think now that we've got Ariel's comfy cozy costume, I think it's safe to say that we won't get another costume for her for a while. They could still add her pink dress. I think that is something that they could add to the kingdom at some point. I don't know. I guess maybe they could do it for a leaderboard event, like as a reward or something if you have her. Yeah. I don't know, just a couple of ideas there, but I think other than that, like, Ariel might be the only one if I don't put to 10. Just because I won't be able to see that welcome screen again unless they add that welcome screen button, which I am very, very passionate about them adding to the game again, because we don't get to see our favorite characters in all different kinds of costumes and new costumes that seem to just keep coming. Like, I never get to see that, so that would be definitely something that I would like to see Disney Magic Kingdoms incorporate in the game. I don't know. I think it could be lots and lots of fun to be able to just see our character welcome screen sort of whenever we feel like. Even if it costs us like 100 magic, I would still be down with that. I just hope they wouldn't do it for gems, because that wouldn't be very nice. That would not be nice at all, because we need our gems for so many different things in this game. It is not even funny. Now, again, guys, you don't have to buy gems or anything like that in this game to have a lot of gems, because there are lots and lots of different ways to collect gems for free. For example, like leveling up characters and watching free ads and stuff like that. So, like, there are ways to get lots of gems. You just have to be patient with it. It definitely is a little bit easier when characters are lower levels to get those few extra gems when you level them up, and then later on it gets a little bit harder when you have to wait like 24 hours. But I cannot emphasize enough how important leveling up your characters to level 10 are, especially the ones with the main storyline, and that's something like I've been pretty good at doing and I'm really happy about. So hopefully I will be able to sort of continue with that over the next little while. Now, I do still have that land right here that I need to clear. So as soon as I do that, there's dialogue, of course. Merlin, excellent, excellent. And it's a good deal easier to see with all that blasted darkness swept away. I love him. He's amazing. quest complete, blazing a trail. Now, whom did you say you are looking for again? I don't know. Let's find out. From Mowgli. Gee, I didn't see that place before. Maybe that's where Baloo and Bagheera are. Aw, but I can't see much from here. When Bagheera wants to see far, he always climbs a tree. I know. If I get up really high, then I can see all over that part of the jungle. Over here! Kingdom Quest, send Mowgli to keep a lookout for his friends. Yay! Okay, so there is Mowgli. Oh my gosh, we can actually get in super close. Hey, kid. Wow, he's literally just chilling on top of a rock. That's not very safe. I'm sure if Zazu saw him, he would probably be freaking out, because Zazu flies around on one of the rocks towards the front of the kingdom. So yeah, it's kind of funny there. All right, so Anastasia progress. So 18 of 20 of those pumpkins, 3 of 12 of the feather, and 1 of 10 of her ears hats. So I think her ears hats are going to be a little bit harder, but we will see. And 2, I need to keep my characters sort of collecting for that feather constantly, just because it is like 6 hours or 8 hours, unless you have Lady Tremaine. And she has been a very, very good investment. Very difficult to collect for, but still working on it. Well, that explains a lot. Good news. Besides making a cool 168 after taxes, of course, I figured out who was sending in all those complaints. Turns out the executives at Lemming Bros get pretty testy without their afternoon sugar fix. Oh, so it's the little rodents. Quest complete, a little moonlighting. Should have figured it out earlier. Really, all the complaint emails were word for word identical. Well, that's a problem, isn't it, Nick? Apparently, I'm getting old gems from advertisements I watched that I didn't get. Well, good to know that you still get them if you didn't get them right away. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so I think that is pretty much everything I am going to be doing for this video. So I really don't think I'm going to be able to get the Animation Academy. I will keep you guys posted, though, on sort of what happens with that, but I think generally it's not looking good. I would have liked to have had that around where the internet is. I think that could have been loads and loads of fun to have that attraction sort of nearby. Also, too, maybe around my Big Hero 6. It's just sort of like, because it sort of looks the same, so it could be a good thing to sort of add around there, but yeah, that's that. Okay, so Mowgli has to go and keep a lookout for friends, and then that should unlock the next section of the storyline. So he's off to do that for quite a while, so we will have to wait until the next video for that. So thanks for watching another Disney Girls Disney's Magic Kingdoms game video. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that little bell for post notifications, and as always, to show your support, make sure you give this video a big Mickey thumbs up. And I actually, guys, am approaching my 400th episode of Disney's Magic Kingdoms, so I would like to do something special when I get to that milestone. I guess it's like 2 videos away, so I could do a live stream for you guys. If you guys are interested in that, you can always let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I will make an appearance on and do something fun that way, but I think a live stream could be lots of fun. If you guys have any topics you guys would like to talk about, again, you can just let me know, and then we can talk about all of that fun stuff around the Disney's Magic Kingdoms game. Okay, so thanks for watching, and we will see you guys for the next one.